Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rival Stars Horse Racing and our adorable Imperial Diamond! And look at how freaking cute this colt is, you guys! I am so happy with how those genetic lines are coming, especially because he actually happens to be a level 4 horse. We just might have our gorgeous fashion line of spotty dotty horses and some fantastic racers mixed together, which makes me very pleased. But we are back and we are getting ready to go ahead and we're actually going to watch Imperial Diamond grow up. I'm so excited. I have fully fed him. He is ready to go and become a stallion. And now we're going to see if all of these spots and dots and these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful markings of his are going to stay as he grows up. So let's go ahead and skip to stallion. Okay, he's got 5 additional points he might have. Come on, buddy. Oh, he is so pretty. Oh, but he didn't keep as many of the dots as I was hoping. At least not obviously. However, what is with his face markings? What? Is there something going on the right side? What? He has a little nose spot. Do you guys see that? He actually has a little nose spot. Imperial Diamond. Let me see your nose. Look on this side. Oh my gosh, he has like one black nostril. That is so hilarious. Oh my gosh. But there we go, guys. So there was a very, very good mark of breeding from our horses where we can continue building up Butterfly Trails Horse Ranch with quite the amazing pedigree. This one being a child of Blog Broccoli, who is the child of Gooseberry Genius, and just might potentially end up being kept around as one of the studs to provide for our horses to really see lots of beautiful patterns come up, or he might end up becoming a famous racer like his mom. But speaking of Blog Broccoli, you guys, look at how talented she is now. Where is she? All right. Blog Broccoli, I need to figure out where you are. Here you are! So Blog Broccoli has actually become extremely skilled now. She has won several more races for us, and she is trained up level 16 out of 20 on training. So she's already into the 90s when it comes to her abilities on speed, sprint energy, acceleration. She is just a really fantastic horse for being out there and helping us to win all of the money to help us to really grow our horse ranch. And I'm really starting to kind of just automate the races, by the way, which is something you can do when you're playing the PC version of the game, so that I don't really think about like needing to race my horses anymore. I just kind of send Blog Broccoli off and pretend maybe all the income is just coming from like our breeding, and maybe all the income's coming from the camping and the wedding and the horse like classes that we're doing. So that's kind of how I'm playing Rival Stars Horse Racing, because I know a lot of the conversations in our comment section are still kind of back and forth on the idea of horse racing in particular. So I really personally am thinking that we just have like amazing trail riding and camping grounds, and that's kind of where the money's coming from. But then Blog Broccoli is kind of famous as well because she's just amazing. But alright, with all of that said, oh, we're ready to upgrade the Foal wing? I am so here for that! Let me upgrade this puppy! Yes! Now we can go ahead. Okay, max grade 5. Do you guys think we could actually get a grade 5 horse with Blog Broccoli if we actually had Weasel Mere, who is the brand new horse, or a Claire Express? Huh, there's actually a 40% chance we could get a level 5 foal, but I'm not sure if I'm like in love with these horses' markings, so we'll come back to this. And I think we will visit some of the stud farms, and we just might go ahead and try to get something very pretty and unique from Blog Broccoli. We do have Anxious Apple as our stud, but that would not produce a very high-rated bebe, so we need to think about that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and visit the ranch today, make sure that everything's going well. Oh, Blog Broccoli! I think she likes having like her little foals trot around her feet, so we'll get her another baby soon. But first off, we need to pop over to the homestead. We're going to collect the available like income, and we're also going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade everything! The house needs some more upgrades! There we go. And then we also need to work on keeping the storehouse upgraded and everything nice and clean over here. Yes, now we have more storage room. We have a whole new barn! That is really fantastic! Oh, I love that! I feel so proud every time we have a big upgrade. I hope at some point we like maybe upgrade the driveway, maybe we can upgrade the roof, maybe the front lawn. It kind of reminds me of playing, oh gosh, what's that game? Where you clean things up? You guys know the game I'm talking about. It's like, House Repair Simulator or something like that. I can't believe I'm blanking on the name. We've played it before when I just want to chill out. And you kind of like just clean things up. House Flipper. There we go. I knew I would get there eventually. I think that's the name of the game. We'll explore that later, but it makes me want to like mow the lawn and put in some nice bushes and maybe a gazebo. Oh, that would be lovely. But all right, let's check out the goals. So we're making a lot of progress. We've already won a ton of gold from our hiking trails, like I said, sending Blog Broccoli out there. I know all this training is expensive, but hey, that's why you keep winning these races. Our horses are going to be champions. TJ is doing a great job at making us champion horses. And then we also have gone ahead and upgraded the Foal Star to tier 7 and bought a new horse stall. I was reading about some new breeding improvements in Stables Monthly that I'd like to try. The new changes are working well, but all I can think about is how disappointed I am in Paul right now. Wait, Paul? He ignored my wishes and took Megan to visit horses at another stables. Oh, your fiance? I don't understand how he could undermine me like that. We have to work this out somehow. I mean, that's pretty fair. Nice to see that he like wants Megan to be happy, but I get what you're saying. So we've got another request from a buyer. I'm so happy. Breed or buy a grade 4 or higher horse, train a horse to level 4 acceleration, sell a horse with an acceleration stat of 62 or above. Nice, we can totally work on that. Meanwhile, we have spruced up the shed. What does Francis think about that? Our new barn is going to make such a difference. Everybody's just like content to work on their own little projects here. It's very cute. And then we have been doing more training. I'd like to get the old truck and tractor running again. It'll be much more efficient for moving our horses. This truck is almost as old as my aunt. Don't tell her I said that though. Uh-huh. Oh, I was meaning to ask you, how did your date go? Really good, thanks. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. Good for TJ. I'm glad that he's happy. All right, meanwhile, we need to go ahead. Francis is still irritated by Mr. Caltrant, or whatever his name is. Cal is just what I'll call him for now, because he doesn't deserve, like, a name of respect. And we need to apparently race him at Palm Coast, but we need to get our team fitter first. So, And then we also need to go ahead and buy or breed a horse with medium track preferences. They're the most versatile. Breed parents with a preference of medium or similar, or check out the market. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna do a little breeding now. Yes! All right, so we do have Blog Broccoli. I don't think we'll breed her with Anxious Apple. Can I change the stud? I don't know if you're able, like, to do this in a healthy way. If, like, breeding her maybe with Imperial Diamond. Like, that's her son? You can do that in Horsehaven. But I don't know if that's the best thing to do when you're actually like breeding real life horses. So we could do that, but let's go ahead and see if there's actually some new studs if we refresh a couple times. Jazz Crocodile, what a name. Otter Trumpet. Fast Cassock. Oh, I like his spots. Oh, what does his pedigree look like? Bell Blog, oh my gosh. Citrus Crystal, Innocent Bequest, Dawn's Monster, Spell Sketch, and Fool's Face. Tempted to try that out. Tempted. I don't know. We're gonna keep looking for just a minute. All right, Phantom's Palace. I'm looking for spots. Sugar Autumn. Oh, I do like Sugar Autumn's markings. We don't really have any markings like that yet. Oh, I like his mane. How it's 2 different colors. Octopus Office and Lentil's Lollipop are some of his ancestors. Okay, Sugar Autumn, because it's almost autumn, you have convinced me. We're gonna go ahead and we'll try this breed. Oh, he was a level 5? Oh my gosh, and it's going to take $100,000. And okay, actually, I think we're gonna go ahead and work on maybe collecting our dailies for a hot minute. Because I don't know about being able to win that, friends. Or being able to spend that kind of money out of the blue. Oh my word. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, and we're back and ready to see the new foal. Okay, Blog Broccoli, think a 5-star mare. That's what we're going for. With pretty dots and splats. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, she's actually really pretty. He. It's a girl! She's actually 4 stars, so darn, so close and yet not quite what we're going for. I think we'll go ahead and we will actually just skip to mirror with her and see what she looks like. Princess Chocolate! Okay, that's an adorable name. We're gonna go ahead and keep that name for her. Because I think we do actually need, depending on if she's like a middle or not, we do actually need to go ahead. Yeah, and we have a buyer who wants a horse. So let's come over, view some details. We need to train a horse to level 4 acceleration. So if she just is a little fast, then of course somebody would want to go ahead and have Princess Chocolate since she's Blog Broccoli's daughter. So let's actually train her to level 6 because I think that's the level that we need. There we go. Almost there. Nice. All right, so now we have Princess Chocolate at level 6. Excellent, excellent. Let's see, is that what we needed? And then sell a horse with acceleration stat of 62 or above. Is that Princess Chocolate? All right, where are you, Princess Chocolate? Oh, Desperate Goldfish, you look so cool. Oh my goodness. All right, Princess Chocolate, you, my dear, do have that level of acceleration, right? I think that's the one we needed. Let's double check. Darn, so acceleration of 62. Yes, and she's 67. So she's perfect for this new buyer who's going to give her like a good, wonderful family. So let's go ahead and we'll sell her, even though she cost a lot more than that to go ahead and actually breed, just for the record. However, it is going to help us out with completing these goals, which helps us to develop our horse ranch even more. Another happy customer who's willing to spread the word. Yay! They don't pay me enough for that, but yay! And now we need to go ahead and train speed 6 times. We need to train sprint energy 6 times. And we need to buy or breed a horse with medium track preference, which I thought we'd actually get. Let's check the market real quick. All right, we have Countless Curiosity. Oh, I love that name! And we also have Blitz Brontosaurus. What? What an amazing, amazing name. Blitz Brontosaurus. I love that. I wish we could have more horses named like that. All right. Well, let's try breeding again. And I think this time I'm starting to get to the point where I'm feeling comfortable maybe seeing some of our horses like Waffle Wiggle potentially move on so we can focus on getting just some really fun spots, dots, and all sorts of bits and bobs. But let's see who we could breed now. So we could breed Blog Broccoli again, because we're still trying to go ahead and get that grade 5 horse. And we could breed her. We had Sugar Autumn that time, and there's single level. Let's actually look for some new ones. Request Crocodile, Airy Ace, Galloping Sand. We have Sapphire's Lava, Bearded Badger, Snooze Spy, Elf's Ultimatum. And here is Showy Sketch with those beautiful spots, that light dappling. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll try this one out now. And then I need to be patient again to wait for the baby to be born, because that's 100,000 freaking dollars. All right, and it's time, you guys. Are we going to be lucky and be able to get our 5-star foal this time? Blog Broccoli, do your best. All right, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Hello, little one. You look just like your mom. Oh, you've got dappling. It's a 5-star female with dapples. I love her. Let's do this. A blush boot. Oh my goodness. Missed complication. You know what? I'm going to roll a dice, and the rule is now going to be I can only roll 5 more times before we have to just pick the name that shows up. So 1, Frozen Burst. No, not quite. 2, Basic Band. No. 3, Cafe Princess. I'm taking that one. That one's perfect. I love her. Hello, little one. So we're going to want to go ahead and feed her, and she's going to need like golden feed because she is such a high level now. I'm very happy about this. Yay! And hopefully when she grows up, we'll be able to go ahead and we'll be able to give her all sorts of special attention, give her lots of good training. Yeah, I'm so glad we have so much golden feed from mostly blog Broccoli's racing, actually. And Cafe Princess! Like, what a name! I really love her name. All right, we're gonna go ahead and have her in a little meadow with her mom, being adorable, kind of noble. She really is kind of carrying on the lineage that her mother has started as Blog Broccoli. Cafe Princess. Oh, that's just so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. And you can hire a caretaker? Wait, what? What? So then, but I can just feed her myself, friends, and then I get the, like, 6. Wow, I guess that's if you just have a ton of money, and you just kind of want to, like, yeet your money at people to come and cuddle my foal. Well, I want to cuddle her instead, so you guys can just all chill. All right, meanwhile, let's check on our goals. So, breed or buy a horse with medium track preference. And I guess we don't know if she has medium track preference till she grows up. And then we do need to do a little bit more training with her. But otherwise, I think we're doing pretty good, you guys. So, Cafe Princess, you're going to be our new horse coming in and hopefully making things amazing. And to go ahead and celebrate Cafe Princess's arrival, I think I can't build any more horse stalls. So I think it's time to go through and maybe pick out a horse or two that we will let move on from the world into somebody else's home so that we can try breeding some really cute new horses. And I'm kind of thinking it might be time to retire Blackberry Bagel, to be honest, because I feel like she had her racing. Radish Dreamer's kind of like our founder horse, so I'd love to keep her about. But Blackberry Bagel, yeah, I think it might be time to go ahead and retire her, even though that's really hard to do, but we're gonna make sure. Let's see, there we go. You can have like who the owner is. We can have her just showing off her beautiful posture in the meadow. I think it might be time, you guys. Even though she really was the foundation that we got a lot of these races going on, I do feel like it might be the moment. And Waffle Wiggle, who does have beautiful spots, I'm tempted to go ahead and keep her just for her dots, but we'll have to think about it. Official's Benefit had Desperate Goldfish, and I would really love to see more children from her. Maybe even potentially with Imperial Diamond, because he does have some pretty cool markings. I don't know if he has the markings we're really going for, but we'll have to see. But alright, I think it is time. Blackberry Bagel! Okay, don't worry. I took a picture of her. We'll be able to add her into our zoo crafting world for sure, like in our meadow of horses as a memory. But we're gonna say she's just trotting about. She's gonna be retired. That was really hard to do, actually. Maybe we'll have Blackberry Bagel the second. But we're gonna say that she has actually just been retired so that we can go ahead and we can try to see what things might look like with one more foal before we go. So do I have a second foal stall? Yes, I do, right over here. All right, so we have 2 full stalls. We can go ahead and breed a new horse. So we do need to breed for a middle position. I have my stud, Imperial Diamond, who likes the front position. What about, excuse me, is it Anxious Apple? Yeah, Anxious Apple, do you like being in the middle position? No, he also prefers front position. So what about Desperate Goldfish? He is a medium, no, track position back. All right, so he's track position back. So I wonder, maybe we'll get lucky if we had our stud, Desperate Goldfish, and then we went ahead and we had track position middle, Gooseberry, Waffle Wiggle, front, Official's Benefit also likes back, Radish Dreamer likes middle, Waffle Wiggle, Official's Benefit. Gooseberry Genius. Waffle Wiggle, maybe we'll breed you. And maybe front and back will make middle. Let's go ahead and see. We're just gonna try this out as our final breeding for the day. And just see if we get a pretty foal. That's all I really care about. Oh, hello, little one. The stripes! A little colt who actually has the stripes of his grandmother. Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice and I have to pick the next 7 names. So Jet Attempt, Elaborate Expert, Sunbeam Silver, Austere Phoenix, Dull Rain, Breezy Bridge. Ooh, let's see. I think I'm down to the last 2. Steam Rebellion. You know what? We'll go with Steam Rebellion because that's a good one. How's he look? He does have reddish streamers stripes. I do like that, but we're gonna have to think about this. Is he a middle? Does he like being in the middle? He likes being at the back. All right. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work out, friends, but we will go ahead and try breeding more of our foals in a little bit, and also celebrating the fact that we have got our beautiful, beautiful foal, Cafe Princess, ready to go ahead and go become a winner in the future. I love this. I just love seeing how the genetics are going to turn out with everybody and like doing our best to take good care of our little Butterfly Trail Ranch. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you guys could, do please leave a like for Cafe Princess. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!